Good morning, guys. So I'm out in a New Forest on a lovely walk. It's such a lovely day today, sunny and cold, just how I like it. So I've brought all my coffee gear with me, and as you can see from the thumbnail, I've purchased a new brewer. So this is the OXO Rapid Brewer. Now, up until a few days ago, I thought OXO was the same company who make the kitchen gadgets and bathroom accessories as the company that makes the OXO cube, but it's not. It's a totally different company. This company here is an American company. So this brewer on Amazon UK is currently £62, quite expensive for what it is. You would think it would be round about the same price as an AeroPress, £40 to £45. That would be more suitable, but I've purchased it and I'm getting some really nice results with it. So this thing here makes what they call coffee soup. So it's a concentrated coffee, and then you just top it up with hot water to your desired taste. Now, I've been using it at home with some regular caffeinated beans, and I would say if you like mocha pot kind of coffee, you'll love this, but you also get the sweetness of an espresso, and it's really nice. I've been drinking it neat as well, more than I have diluted. So what I'm going to do today, guys, I'm just going to do the regular OXO recipe, which is 20 grams of coffee, and fill the chamber right up to the top, which gives me, I think it's 160 millilitres of water. But what I have done today, guys, I've brought some decaf with me because I've already had my 1 cup of caffeinated coffee today. I've got to watch my caffeine intake. So I've got some of the best decaf you can buy, well, certainly what I've tried. So this is the Decaf Before Death. This one here was recommended to me by Joe at the Yard coffee shop in Salisbury. He highly recommended this, so I brought myself a couple of bags. I have had some other Decaf Before Deaths before, but this one is supposed to be top notch. So let's give it a go in the OXO Rapid Brewer. Okay, so I've got 20 grams of beans, I'm using Onesie Presso X Pro grinder, and what you need to do with this brewer is grind really fine, sort of in between an espresso and an AeroPress. So what I've done on the X Pro is I've gone 1 full revolution, so that's 0 to 0. Then I've gone to the number 1, and then I've just backed it off one notch. And that's just a little bit finer than I normally do, because with decaf coffees you need to grind a little bit finer in most cases. So yeah, let's try this one. So I've ground the coffee up, and what you do, you just put it in this bottom chamber here, give it a little bit of a shake. As you can see, that's quite fine. And all you do is you give it a little bit of a tamp. It comes with its own tamper. So a little bit of a tamp. Then what you do is you put that on top of there, then you screw this chamber on top of there, put your water in, and you're supposed to wait 2 minutes, it recommends, and then you screw this bit on top, then you lift the plunger up, then you just pump down. So let's get it together and put the water in. Now, depending on how fine you've ground the coffee, you will get a little bit of drip through at the bottom, a little bit like you would with an AeroPress before you've made that vacuum seal, but that's totally normal with this brewer. So let's pour the water into the top mark. So there's a little mark on the inside. I don't know if you can see it at the moment. There, so that's the top mark, and so far no drip through. Okay, so what you do now is just wait 2 minutes and then screw the top chamber on. And there's a helicopter or something going overhead right now, if you can hear that. Okay, so that's around about 2 minutes I've waited now, and as you can see there's a little bit of drip through in the bottom cup. So that's ready to plunge now. So what you do is you just give it some slow pumps, but I've seen quite a few videos on YouTube where they go quite fast, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to go that fast one-handed, but let's see how we go. Wow, it certainly smells lovely. So that is my coffee soup. So I'm just going to measure how much actually came out. Set the old scale back up. Got my titanium mug. Right. Let's see how much soup we got out of that. Okay, so we got 140 millilitres, so I think it was 160 up to that middle line, or the top line rather. So yeah, that's not a bad amount. So let's give it a little try, and if I need to top it up a bit more I will. But I'm really looking forward to this. Like I say, it's the first time I've tried these lovely decaf beans in the OXO. Oh wow. Oh, that's incredible. Oh God. That is so nice, and I'm tempted to drink it neat. But I'm going to top it up a little bit, just to have a bigger cup of coffee, not too much. Oh yeah, yeah. So anybody who likes their mocha pots will enjoy this. Like I say, it's got the sweetness as well of like a good espresso. Oh yeah, amazing. Yeah, I'm really glad I pulled the trigger on this OXO brewer, and I'm still experimenting with it. I've seen people on YouTube, they put like a AeroPress filter underneath the coffee, and sometimes put one on top of the coffee as well, like a sandwich. So I'm going to have to play around with that as well. So you can make cold brew with it as well if you want to. It's fairly easy to clean. You just undo the bottom chamber and tip the grounds into a bin or whatever. If you undo it fairly soon after you've made the coffee, then it comes out in like a puck, in one lump. But I've noticed if you do leave it sort of like half hour or so, then go to clean it out, and it stays stuck in the bottom of the cup, and you've got to kind of like spoon it out. But that's no problem. So yeah, what an amazing cup of coffee, guy. And these beans, highly recommend these beans. If you've, like me, you've got to watch your intake of caffeine, then give these a try. There's a website where you can buy them from. I believe it's just one woman roasts them up on her own on a Sunday, I believe, as well. Then she ships them out during the week. But I've been buying them from the Yard coffee shop in Salisbury. Yeah, guys, so I almost forgot, I always give one of my bags a mention that I bring out with me. So today I've got the fantastic Maxpedition Rift Point with the sun shining on him. How's that? This is a really nice bag. All my bags are really nice, but yeah, this one just looks so cool, I reckon. Yeah. Okay, guys, so hope you enjoyed this little video. If you're thinking about getting the OXO Rapid Brewer, then yeah, I recommend it. I really do. It's not the most ideal brewer to bring out, you know, on your walks. I would imagine the cup there would be a little bit breakable if you were to drop it. I was looking around for something to carry it in to protect it in my bag, and I couldn't find anything suitable at home, so that's why I just put it in the original box. Which yeah, I'll probably do that in the future. If I bring it out, I'll just keep hold of this box. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to carry on now, drink the rest of my coffee, and then I'm going to continue my little walk in the New Forest. Happy New Year, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.